lets you go down to one row so that you can start off with something more musician or geo-like. You can go down to one row, and it's essentially like more flares. That's because the whole point of AlephOne is movable frets. So instead of simply having the chromatic locations for you, you know, like the normal 12 tone. You can do subsets of it. And you can change the circle of fifths on it. Okay. And not only can you set the frets, but you can set the snap speed. And the snap speed lets you go from actually using it for scales to simply doing bend. And you can turn the snap speed all the way down. So you have the initial note is on the fret, turn it off, and now it's completely fretless. So that's for if you want to play an octave wide. If you want to go back to doing more like normal geosynthesizer type playing, you set the width up to widen it to a fourth or fifth wide or so, and put it back to being a chromatic scale. So I set the scale, but I did need to turn the snap back on if I want it to be. Okay, and scale editing. It lets you do some really bizarre stuff. If you want to do bizarre stuff, it's not going to stop you. So if you want to throw in a quarter tone, the scale is 1200 cents around at least. So what I did is I went between the first and second fret, and I just picked something that's halfway in between it to create myself a quarter tone. You can toggle it on and off, and you commit the scale to write it. So when you come back in, see a quarter tone waiting for you to be able to be played. So when you have your quarter tone, use the circle of fifths to move your scale shape around. So if I went D with a This is important because if you're going to play around with quarter tones and microtones, you still need to get to all the chromatic notes, and that means there's going to be more than 12 per octave, and you're not going to be able to pull that off of the keyboard because you arpeggiate using the normal chromatics. But when you play the pentatonic, you have the option when you play the minor third to play the note dead center. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why I have that scale editor. That scale editors are really advanced functionality that I think not a whole lot of people will use. It's just kind of a stand-in so that the capability is there. You can see exactly how many cents it is with respect to the bass note. Okay, so I'm going to switch around to normal height. I'm going to use D as my bass note in the middle string. I'm going to pick this. And this is a MIDI instrument, but there are some things about the MIDI that have to be different from everything else. One of them is the starting channel and channel span, where it has to hop across multiple channels to be able to do the bending correctly. You're gonna find that if you take a synth that can only handle one channel, it's really only going to be useful as a mono synth. If you want polyphonic bending, there's a couple things. You're going to set the bend width really high. Say set it up to 24 or 12 if your synth supports it, and set it to span many channels, where you've taken your synth and put the same patch on all these different channels. They're kind of like strings on a guitar, 6 different channels in that instance. So, okay. See other things on here. Different kinds of polyphony. Okay, in full polyphony mode, there's no restrictions. You can play play all your fingers at the same time. Alright, string mono, of course, is solo mode. One of the things about that, when you're in mono mode, you can't really play chords, but in string mode, per string, you're independent, so you can do hammer-ons and hammer-offs on a line, but you can still do chords. turn the internal engine off if you just want to play Thumb Jam. Thumb Jam and Omni mode is a really awesome setup. Other than that, I have a sound engine with just basic stuff like chorus detuning. The amount of harmonics, that's the timbre, and distortion, which is